Are you thinking about stepping into insurance sales, the career of your dreams, and you're finding out maybe it's a nightmare? Do you realize that 90% of the agent force will fail? Well, I don't want you to find this to be you. So I'm going to give you the three main reasons that insurance agents flounder, fail, and really find that they hate insurance sales. They don't like the business because they're not making the wealth. So let's get after it. Tip number one, you've got to understand agents fail because they're not committed. Commitment and belief is the backbone of this industry. And sometimes agents think that they want to sell insurance, and then they find that it takes a deeper level of commitment than maybe that they possess, and they don't have the stomach for it. You've got to have belief. That's the backbone of this industry, but it comes down to a deep-seated commitment if you want to capitalize. So tip number one, and I'm going to give you three here, is you've got to have an amazing level of commitment if you want to capitalize. And agents that fail find themselves into a position that they don't commit. They just don't. They don't really want to work. They don't really want to do the leads. They want the money, don't get me wrong, but they don't want to do what's necessary for the money. And that's dialing, smiling, seeing the people getting doors slammed in your face. It sounds like fun, right? Well, it can be. It really is. It's some of the best paying hard work you've ever seen in your life. I'm telling you, it's amazing. But agents fail because they're not committed. Commitment is everything. You need to be all in or not at all. These are dangerous waters when you quit moving. These are dangerous waters when you've got a whole lot of can't up in you. You've got to have this can-do attitude if you want to make it. And I know that's you, but I'm trying to warn you so that you can make the wealth here. So many agents don't understand the deep levels of commitment that is necessary. It's not just desire. Desire is not an internal fire that does anything if you don't find that internal fire in the combustion chamber of belief, backbone, and undying commitment. So if you want to make it, be committed. If you want to die in this industry, just have warm, happy thoughts and lack commitment. I promise you it'll take you out. Great agents that are highly equipped will never engage to their full potential if they lack commitment. So if you want to make it and find yourself into a place of tremendous success, freedom, and flexibility, if you want to be an agent that dominates in this amazing environment, selling life, Medicare, annuities, it doesn't matter what you sell, you can make the wealth, most likely if you have massive commitment, massive drive, massive determination. That's what it really takes. A can-do attitude, not, oh, I really don't want to work within me. You know, I say I want to make it, but I can't see myself knocking doors. Oh, I'm not going to go talk to the neighbor. I can't do that. I don't see myself doing it. You won't find success. You must do, not do not. Okay. Like Yoda, do or do not. There is no try here. You must do. Insane levels of commitment if you want to have insane levels of wealth, or at least a chance for it. 90% fail. You'll never find yourself having a negative like this that taps you out when you take belief and swallow, when you take commitment and you swallow that pill, and every day you proceed like your very career depends on it. You can capitalize. You can make it. I've done this a long time. I run a national insurance agency. I partner with some of the most powerful agents across this nation. We sell life, Medicare, and annuities. Free resources on my website for the taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. But we've got deep levels of commitment because we train hard. We train hard and we help a lot of great people in the agency, but also our prospects. It's powerful, but you've got to be committed. You've got to be committed to your prospect. You've got to be committed to prospecting if you want to make it. You want to capitalize, be committed. Commitment is so important. I'm sharing this with you. I'm going to sit on this and beat this drum because if you want to make it, you better be determined. Determination, commitment, inner grit, inner go. You've got to be in a position where you never say no. No, I can't get on the phone. No, not today, not today, not today. It'll take your opportunity away. So tip number one, massive, and I mean massive levels of commitment if you want massive levels of money up in your bank account, or at least the chance thereof. I know you can do this, but failures aren't committed. They're not willing to work. It is what it is. Number two, and I hope this content is helping you today. I got up early to drop it to you, but number two, the reason agents fail, they're not willing to purchase leads. They're not willing to purchase leads. They're not willing to take the risk, and they don't see the reward. They become an insurance agent, don't buy a single lead. They work maybe their friends, their family mode. They join an agency that tells them to give me a list of 100 people that you know, and they hustle your family. They get their pennies and dollars out of their pockets, and then they leave you on the side of the road with no leads and says, hope you make it, buddy. Sorry, see you next dumb agent that we're going to get up into this agency. If you're in a place that all you're doing is hitting up your friends and your family, that little pool is going to run dry. That well is going to go empty, and you're going to feel empty in this arena, and you will not engage. You must have engagements. But reasons that agents fail, tip number 2, is because they're not willing to purchase leads. And it goes back to commitment. If you're committed, you'll buy leads all day long. You'll be a beast. You're going to work them like you're broke. You're going to get out in front of those sweet people. If you're in telesales, you're going to take the time to get on the phone and go serve them in the midst of getting hung up, in the midst of answering machines, voicemails, beep you, put me on your do not call list. In the midst of adversity, you will engage. In the midst of adversity, you're committed and you're going to overcome. If you want to capitalize, you have to take the risk. There is an element of risk here. And that's why 90% of the agent force will not make it, because they don't have the backbone to put their money where their mouth is. And if you want to make it, even when you're brand new, you can get free leads. I'll try to put some content up here for free insurance leads, and even leads as low as $1.50 a lead for leads that are less than 90 days old. This is powerful. You don't have to go broke to have belief. You don't have to go broke to make it. You don't, but you may if you don't work your leads. You may go broke. You may not make it if all you're doing is hitting up your friends and your family and you've got no strategy for success. If you want to make it, referrals aren't enough. If you want to make it, family and friends are not enough. And if you join an agency that all they do is say, I need your friends and your family, and don't worry, we'll give you a referral system later and you won't ever have to buy leads. Wink, wink. Can't even wink this morning. You're not going to make the wealth. Be careful. I care about you. A lot of agents fail because of this, but they fail to find belief. They fail to believe in themselves enough to buy leads. If you're not buying leads, you're going to get banged up, beat up, spit up, chewed out, and spit out of this industry. You're going to come in hot, really excited, and you're going to leave this industry like a bad Mexican restaurant, out the backside quicker than you came in the front side. Be careful. You must be willing to purchase leads if you want to be a beast. And I know you want to be a beast. So agents fail because they're not willing to purchase leads. Family and friends model is all they find. And then they find that they don't have belief. They don't have commitment. Their internal drive starts dying because there's nobody to see. You've got to have a massive amount of leads, It doesn't have to be expensive leads, but just get a crap pile of them up in your hands and start capitalizing. Start believing that you can do it. Start being committed to your financial future. And that requires you to fight. Yes, fight. Not a very PC word. This is not going to be a PC video. You've got to fight. Be committed. Be committed today. Be committed tomorrow. Be committed the next day, the next morning, the next night. I got up this morning, didn't even do my hair, came to my corporate office to give you some content today because I'm feisty today. But I'm telling you, you got to be willing to purchase leads. Agents that fail don't purchase leads. They are not committed. They say they want wealth. They're not willing to work. Happens. It is what it is. And that's not going to be you. That's why you're watching, hopefully, this content to get better and become a beast, become financially free, give yourself the future that you deserve, because you are going to make it happen. You're not going to think about it happen, but you're going to have belief. You're going to put your back into it, and you're going to be committed. You're going to buy leads and you're going to work them like you're broke. You're going to work them and you're going to serve people. It's not about selling. Oh, team submit. No, take the time to get to know your prospect. Be powerful because you believe in serving them. You're committed to them. You're committed to your business, but your business is what your prospect needs of you. That's the most important thing. Keep first things first. Serve your prospects with power. Without your prospects, you don't have any profitability. Without your prospects, you don't got a business. It's all about their business. Their business is your business. Serving them, helping their lives become better. Not worrying about the AP. The AP will follow because you're helping them solve their problems through your product. Be pro client. When you put the client first, Everything else, I promise you, will work itself out. But the client must be first. Client is always first. I don't give a hoot about anything else. When I'm an agent and I'm on that phone, it's all about how can I help the client win? How can I give the client what they desire? What does the client desire of me? What is the client's inner why? What's their so what? You want to make the wealth, going on a tangent here, but you got to make sure you understand what your client wants of you and then go deliver it. Deliver it the best way possible. Go customize the plan for them. Go protect them. Take care of them. That's what they want from you. Be a dang good agent, and you won't find yourself failing because you're engaging the consumer in their best interests. Help that prospect in powerful ways, and then you'll find, wow, the wealth happens, as opposed to just sell, 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 team submit. All I do is sell one company that's red and ends in O, okay? And then you're going, oh my, why am I selling an overpriced product? Well, there you go. All right, enough of that. All right, tip number 3 of agent failure. You're working a product, which we're kind of tapping on with the O here. You're selling a product that kind of stinks. It's overpriced. All right. Yeah. See where I'm segueing? All right. Now we're getting okay into a place where I'm meddling. All right. You're selling a product that is inferior. You will fail sometimes when you're selling an inferior product because you're in a chargeback nightmare. Maybe you work for a great company that's like a penny. There are great people, great products, but it's overpriced. Maybe you work for a company that ends in life, and that product is so bloody expensive that you get beat up and replaced all the time. Maybe you work for a captive agency that has a lot of TV commercials or ends in life, and all you can do is sell their one product, their one widget, and you're getting paid like 40% commissions, mid 40s or less than 100% to sell their life insurance product. You don't have enough money to keep yourself powerful. You've got just enough money in your pocket to keep you enslaved to that captive agency. It's called the golden handcuffs. They're paying you 40%, mid 40s, maybe 50s, and they're giving you some free leads. And you're going to find that they own your business, not you. You're going to find that you will fail because you're working to build their business. You're not working to build your own business. That's demoralizing once you wake up and find out, this wealth isn't even mine. You've got to understand, you've got to take control of your business. Commitment's important, but you cannot be working with an inferior product. I run a national insurance agency. We have amazing products. I'm like that guy in New York with a trench coat. You want to watch? We've got so many great products for our consumers that we can help them win, but we're not limited. We can help people with COPD in magical ways. We can help people that are terminal. They're terminal. There's not a prospect that we have to say no to. We can take care of them beautifully, no matter what their health is like. But believe it or not, there's captive agencies that can't take card business. Talked to an amazing agent yesterday, but he works for a captive company that he's LOA. The company pays him. He's got a 15-year vesting schedule. Yikes, that's horrible. He's in a place that he's only getting paid 45% comp to sell final expense and 37.5% compensation if it's not day one business. He can't take cards. He can't do true Social Security billing on the first and the third. It's an inferior product. He's doing the good work, but it is an inferior product. We can walk in as an independent agent and undercut anything they do. He sells annuities. She sells annuities, and their bonuses are laughing stock in what it'll do for the consumer. We're talking like less than a 4% bonus, but yet in the independent world, 14% bonuses for your consumer. Participation rates of 30s and 40s, where in the independent world, it's 110% participation. We are so much more powerful. They're doing the good work here. So I'm not disparaging a captive insurance agency environment. Agents need to start there, but that's not where you stay. And you're going to find yourself when you're selling a product that is inferior, you're not going to be powerful. You're not going to have the internal way about you that you can continue to make the wealth because it has a way of weighing on you. And if you're not making enough commission at 40%, you're going to tap out because the company that you work with does not pay you enough to keep you in profitability. You want to partner in an agency that does not have all these layers of the onion. That's why you want to partner with an agency like mine at jasonfinalexpense.com so that you can get good leads, get good scripting, good opportunity, and not fail, hopefully. But failure is not something that you can say, I 100% won't fail. There is a level of risk and reward in insurance sales. That's the great thing about it. When you're successful, oh man, it's amazing. But nobody can promise you success. You've got to put that suit on every day and smile. You've got to suit up, boot up, and get yourself out that door and believe that you can do this. Have deep levels of commitment. Be willing to take the risk and purchase leads. Put it all on the line. You want to be successful? You cannot be constantly staying in an environment where you sell inferior products, because that's all they taught you. Maybe you work at a captive agency and you haven't looked, you haven't opened your eyes. If you're an independent insurance agent, you're set. But there's some IMOs that all they do is push the company that's in red. Wowzers. And the agent force doesn't even know any better. They sometimes will tell their prospects, oh, we shop everybody for you. And then everybody gets a you know what with that. Red company. Just saying. If you're reading between the lines here, you can understand you're going to get replaced a lot because you're selling a product that's overpriced. It's a good company, a good product. We won't even speak their name, but I'm sharing with you, you can have a good product, life insurance, but if it's overpriced, that policy won't stick. The policy won't stay. You'll find yourself on the side of this industry going, why did I get in here? I didn't get paid much. I've got a lot of debt. This isn't fun. Don't let that be you. That's why agents fail. But if you're a captive agent, give a call. I'll help you with good leads. You need leads and you need a lot of them. If you're an independent agent and you're not getting the resources, you're at an IMO where it's a house, but it's not a home, I can help you. I hope this content helps you. If you would like additional content or an additional topic, please put it in the comments. I will deliver the content for you. Put it in the comments if this helps you. If you've got a buddy that needs this, that's getting started, share this content with them. I hope you like this today. Thank you for taking the time with me. I hope this serves you. And if I can do anything at all to help you, feel free to reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. Always free resources for you. Keep engaging. Keep your eye on the profitability that you will attain. Keep taking care of your consumer, because when you help them win, you know what? Everything will work out. We'll see you soon. I appreciate you.